Perfect. So this class, I know for sure that we have touched at least the basics of SEO, right? And you have done some certification, quiz and test. So uh, you have also covered some, graphic design, like the basics of it, and also you covered uh, some, little knowledge on website creation, WordPress, how it works, how to post blog, and copywriting, which I saw the assignment given to you all. So basically, if you have this knowledge, you have gotten somewhere. Like you have at least gotten somewhere when it comes to a virtual assistant. So this is like some of the you have to have as a VA in order to succeed on your activities tasks that you're working on. So okay, so those are some of the like key technical aspects of the VA. The minor aspects of VAs are like, data entry, email management, social media management, and typing on Excel spreadsheet, depending on what clients is looking for. So, this knowledge that we are passing on to you, knowledge that is not really, really common out there in the program, whereby they're going to teach you on the same program, SEO, website management, blog posting, e-commerce. So it's very, very fortunate to be here. Very, very, very fortunate to be part of this, I must say, because you're having everything in one, you're getting all in one. Just like buy one, get two free, get one free, something like that. So you're getting all this knowledge and picking up knowledge from different angles. And in order to triumph in today's uh, uh, modern days, like with the advancement of technology, AI, you need these skills. In fact, even though you are not planning to work for someone, you need it for your business. Because a business in today's market needs to be competitive. Look at what the competitors are doing well, such as, marketing, digital marketing, uh, email marketing, uh, running Google Ads, Facebook ads, social media marketing, and all of these things. So if you have the knowledge of Canva, how to design on those platforms like Adobe, you have the knowledge of video editing, video creation, you now have the knowledge on how to post articles, at least how to manage your website, you have the knowledge on how SEO works, search engine optimization, big. These are what companies are looking for out there, right? If any company should look at what you have, they will come running for you. So that is the crucial aspect of being a virtual assistant. Because the virtual assistant, most especially our own virtual assistant, are going to be more advanced, right? Because VAs out there, usually they only restricted to some, you know, maybe like one or two things like copywriting, can say VA for, data entry, but to have it all in one it will make you marketable out there. So with that being said, I also want to tell you that you're lucky to be this because we are going to be moving very quick and also in an advanced level, meaning we're going to be reaching out to target audience like employers, companies that will be coming looking for you. And they have started coming. Companies have started coming on our platforms to hire virtual assistant that can they can bring into their business and their company to assist them. So our own part is just to make sure that you are well qualified, to make us proud. Because any client you work for is either you put our reputation up there or you break our reputation. So that's why our responsibility to make sure that whatever client we are gonna be that will be coming for you or we are gonna be sending you to, right? We want to make sure that you are fully ready to make us proud on that job, right? Because don't forget, virtual assistant Nigeria is a body, right, that has a reputation and is get we are taking it to more advanced level and making sure that everything that comes from us is original, authentic, and very reliable and trustworthy. So I want to also tell you that, as I said, clients have come hiring on our platform, and they have hired some of our members, right? Some of our VAs thing. So we just want to make sure, especially those of you who are new, right? We have our level. Those of you who are new, we have some procedures and protocols, right? Whenever a client come looking for you or they message you via through our platform, we want to make sure you are ready to know how to compose yourself. And also that is something that I want to talk to you about today, right? Because we have started getting found, like the people clients are finding our website because we are ranking very high on Google. We are ranking as when I checked last time, we are ranking number 2 on Google for thousands of pages people have in virtual assistant Nigeria, right? So we have put a lot of effort in this, right? So in order to make the effort fruitful, we need to start ensuring that you will be given the best and also knowing what to do at whatever circumstance a client reach out to you. Because the way we build our platform is that we put your profile out there so that they can contact you, right? And we ensure that you have your passport well structured, right? So that the client can know what you got, like the skills you have. Now, the favor you're gonna do for us is not to disappoint us. Whenever a client reach out to you, make sure you reach out to either myself or Captain, right? Or Captain Usman. And the reason being that so that we can work alongside with you and also ensuring that the client is getting the best, right? Because don't forget, the virtual assistant Nigeria is a training organization and also we are a supportive team, right? So our VAs. So in a case that a client reach out to you and you do not let us know or you didn't contact us or it just went behind, it's open, but you're gonna be on your right? We're gonna leave you to be on your own in that instance, right? But the best that you can do for us is whenever a client comes reaching out to you in your inbox, right? Make sure that you know where the client. First of all, make sure you ask the client, how did you find my profile? Like, how do you find me? Right? So, oh, is my voice coming out? I think I saw a message. Okay, so Mike and
Yes, it's coming up.
okay, thank you. Okay.
My feedback is keeping. Not sure.
Is my voice keeping?
Yes, I'm not sure if it's my network or it's speaking generally, but we can hear you.
Okay. Let's see what is going on. Okay, can someone else confirm if my voice is okay?
Good evening, sir. It's okay for my side.
Okay, so it could be network issues and some of you. Yeah, so as I was saying, is that let me spell right this. Okay. Okay, so yes, as I was saying, is that we want to make sure that we are a supportive team to you. And being part of our network, right, is something that is big because you will not only have access to the training that we offer, you also have access to ask us questions. Like let's say you're working on an activities even outside of working out of here in Nigeria, right? And it's something that is challenging. You can reach out to us, right? And so that we can assist you on that job or that thing that you're working on. It could be anything technical, it could be anything related to VA, it could be anything. So we are giving you that support as well. So that's why it's very important that you carry us along. And also another issue is that we want to make sure that whenever a client reach out, we document the client, right? Because don't forget, this VA Nigeria is a body, an organization. We need to know our clients, right? And who they hire. And we need to also know how the relationships are like. So we need to make sure that both parties are satisfied. Meaning the client is satisfied hiring part of our VAs, and you, the VA, is also satisfied with the client in terms of payments. So what we do is that whenever a client reach out to you, right, you reach out to us, we step in and we schedule an interview between yourself and the client, with one of us being present. That might be the first stage of interview or the second stage, right? So when it comes to the salary, I want you all to leave it to us to negotiate with the client, because some clients might be able to pay more than what they say on your profile, right? So we are the professionals that can deal with those angles because we are neutral. We are a neutral party here, right? First of all, you don't want to lose the job and at the same time. So this is something that we would ensure as a profession, when it comes to the negotiation. So whenever a client asks you like, how much you like to get paid or something like that, you can always tell them that or refer them to us, right? Or communicate with us first before giving the clients your projected pay. We step in and make sure that you are satisfied and the client is satisfied. I want to make sure that the client is not taking advantage of you. And as well, the client is happy with what she's getting. Because don't forget, VA, we are training you to have so many skills, video editing. So a client might just need video editing. But a client might come and say, okay, I didn't just need video editing. I also need SEO. I need someone to manage my page. I need someone to be sending an email. I need all these skills all in one. So imagine a client that needs only one video editing, paying this kind certain amount would not be fair for someone who is doing all these 7 skills and stuff like that for the client. So this is our own field, right? Because we have dealt with clients a lot, right? So please, again, if any of the clients reach out to you from Virtual Assistant Nigeria, right, make sure that you bring it to our attention. That will tell you and train you what to say, how to compose yourself. And most of our clients will be people, might be from abroad, from the diaspora. And we already have clients who are signing up on our website, right? And the time,
Where is that one?
That
This one.
I mean,
request. Yes.
you.
So if I give you a question, you answer.
Okay, let me mute.
I'll soon send
Let
it
me
to
make
you.
Osmo a co-host so you can come in and co-host. Okay, so here's our website, our dashboard. You see, some clients have signed up. All these clients, right? They have started signing up on the website. Some of them have started reviewing your profile. So some of them may be able to even communicate with you through the website inbox chat. They might inbox you. So make sure that you're keeping up with logging into your profile. Because if the clients reach out to you through the platform using our chat box, and you are not logged in, right? You are not checking it occasionally, you might miss the message of the client. You might not even realize the client reached out to you. And it will be too late. The client will just move on to someone else. So it's very important that since you already have an account on VA Nigeria, you should always make sure you're logging in once in a while, maybe on a daily basis, once to your account to see if you got any messages. Because the client has the what's it called? The uh the opportunity to message you. So we created a feature that they can chat with you through the website. Some of them might reach out to you on WhatsApp. We have had a client that reached out to one of our VA on WhatsApp through what version, because the client messaged the person on the website, but this particular VA was not logged in. She didn't know, right? And they reached out to her on WhatsApp. And also lately, they reached out to one of our VA, likewise, that she told me on LinkedIn, right? So please make sure you're logging in to your VA portal, or keep it logged in. There are some features that will tell you remember me, or remember me for like 30 days or something like that. So that client will know that you are looking at the messages or you're reading the message. You never know. You never know which client will message you at what point. Also, if they message you outside of the platform, as some have done, please also make sure you ask the client, how did you get to know me? Right? How did you get to find me? And if the client told you that it's through VA Nigeria, right? So make sure you reach out to us to let us know. That is your duty. That's your responsibility. Okay. And we also can see your okay, for example, we might be able to see your communication with clients through our back end. So if the clients reach out to you, we might know because we can look at the charts, right, between yourself and the client. So it's very good to let us know, before we realize it, that, oh, okay, a client reached out to you, but you have not, brought it to our attention or something like that. So it won't look good on you. So that's something that I also want to emphasize. And also, I want you all to know that with patient dedication, you're going to get to where you're going. No rush. No rush. If the client reach out to you and refuse not to hire you, it's okay. The website is still there. There will be more clients coming to you. So don't, make it seem that, oh, a client interviewed me or a client reached out to me and later did not reach out to me back. It's fine. It's fine. The website will do its own job. If a client comes, interview you and say, okay, I don't want to proceed with you, it's fine. Another client is going to come. That's the goal, right? As long as you remain patient, right? As long as you, so do what is right, follow the right procedure, right? And then whatever will become yours will not miss you, right? So I also want to emphasize that as well. So another thing I want to emphasize is that, let's say a client interviewed you and okay, they offer you the job, and this job that they're asking you to do, you are not fully, you have not like you're not fully equipped with the knowledge. Don't worry about that. We, as your coach, again, we are a supportive body that will ensure that we want to ensure what you are giving the client, right? We are backing you up, right? Although you're the one doing the job, but we want to make sure that you're doing it right. Right? If it's something that you need a quick training on, we will train you one-on-one on that, right? That's one of the advantage of being part of our network. So that is something that I also want to emphasize, that there will be some client, they need more than what you have learned. So don't worry about that. You know, get the job. Let's see what they have in place. If it's something that we can train you on, we will train you on that. And okay, then now it's also very important to know how virtual assistant maintain, how we are going to be maintaining our platform and the program in general, because we are training you free of charge. So what we do, right, is that we and what we have done in the past is that when our VAs are hired, let me start from the VA side, how the program benefits. And also, I'm going to also let you know on the client side is that the VA, we expect you after your training and we secure a job for you, or a client come to our platform to hire you, there is, after you start working on your first salary, you want to make it so that you make sure that you give back to the program that trained you and also get to the lead to the client. So it could be 25% of your salary, right? On your first salary. So that's something that I want to make sure that you're aware of. Now, on the client side, the client, because of the platform and we have to maintain the platform, we have to keep pace on our program, training, spending time and effort. So it is fair on the program that we also have a way of making revenue from the client side. So the way we make revenue from the client side is that for a client to officially have all the benefits on registering themselves on this platform, there's a particular fee that they have to pay, right? And if the client wants us to be a middle party between between them and yourself as the VA, meaning that we'll be maintaining the workflow for the client, you will be doing the job, and also maintaining and managing the payment processing. Because don't forget, there are clients from the diaspora, right? They are foreign clients that doesn't even know how payment system work in Nigeria. So we come in there, right, and manage that between yourself and the client. And we have a percentage cost that we charge the client in order to sustain the program. So that is another thing that I want to make sure is clear to you. And what else? Does anyone have any question at this junction? Okay, let me ask again. Has anyone have any client reached out to any one of you that have not brought it to our attention? Because I know I was gone for like 3 or 4 weeks, right? In between those periods, although we haven't started running ads, our goal is to run ads so that we can bring in a lot of clients, right? But now we are only relying on our organic SEO, organic Google results. And with that organic Google result, people have started discovering this program. So now my question is, is there anyone that has been contacted, right, within those period that I wasn't available? It's fine, it's fine if you let me know. So that way, I'm sorry for the call. Okay, so has anyone here been contacted by any client? It might not necessarily be on this. Has anyone been contacted by any clients so far? No one. Okay. All right. So, all right. So, does anyone have any questions? It could be on what I've just discussed. If there are some things that are not clear or some things that you need more emphasis on. Does anyone have any question? I know everyone is staying mute. If you have a question, you can unmute yourself. So ask the question.
So I have a question and a concern. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Good
yes,
evening,
I
sir.
can hear you.
Okay, my question is, as a VA,
Hmm.
are there some skills that you must have? Not really you must have, like must you have all the skills? I'm asking this because personally, there are some areas that I consider my strengths, there are some areas that are my weakness. In terms of my weakness, I have issues with anything that has to do with writing, like this assignment.
So
It's giving me a tough time, especially as we don't have to use AI. I don't think that aspect is my strength. So as a VA, must one have all the skills, or there are some skills that you can just focus on and still get gigs based on those skills that you focused on?
look at how they
Thank
do
you.
that one. You see this one now. See what they say.
Yeah, that's a
They
good
give you
question. So,
three
as a VA,
330.
can everyone, I mean, can, is it compulsory to have all the skills? Definitely you can have all the skills. You can only, have some basics knowledge of some skills that you are not pro on. So if you notice, what we are teaching you uh, are the basic knowledge. At least have an idea of what you know, what you are doing. Like the copywriting assignment, we want you to go beyond your strengths. You see, when you're on the training, right, it's different from when you're on the job field. It's just that when you're in school, whatever you learn in school, all those biology, chemistry, mathematics textbook you read in school, right? The theory aspect and all of this. When you get to the job, you might not even use it. Might not even be relative, right? Those of you who did even in fact any subject, but because it's a training ground, we want you to go beyond your strength, to leave your comfort zone and learn things that even though when a client hires you, they might not even require those skills. But as I said, just like in school, you did a lot of subjects that at your job you're not even using them. So for this purpose, while you're on VA Nigerian training course, you're going to be doing a lot of things that eventually you might not even get to use them depending on what the client wants. But imagine there's a skills that you're supposed to learn that you didn't learn, and a client hires you and say, "Oh, I want this skill. I have this copywriting project that I'm needing to get done." And at that junction, you're gonna regret it and say, oh, and there was a time that I was supposed, they gave us this assignment and we were gonna train us on it, but I just refused not to, you see. And the client might say, oh no, I need someone who can do that. So don't forget, on the training course line, we expect to give you everything that we can give to you, upload it to your memory, take it, right? Go beyond your comfort zone, right? Just like a child who is growing up, learning things that, might would build him, right? So again, AI, the reason why I don't really buy into AI all the time is that it should not it will weaken your skills because you already believe that the machine can do it for you. But at least if you know the in and out of the machine, how the machine does it, how AI works, so that when there's no AI, you can bring out the same result, right? So it's very, very important, please. So AI is something that will we would like you to do it manually. So when you get to the job market, you might not even need to do anything manually. You can just use AI. But at least you understand how AI does what it does, right? So this is very, very crucial and this is very, very important. So in this course, again, we are going to train you the hard way, not the easier way, right? We might tell you to write articles without using AI. We might tell you to do copywriting without using AI. You just need to get out of your comfort zone and do it. Okay, so Miracle, as I think before Miracle, someone is up and Asanga, you can unmute yourself. Okay,
Hello, sir. Good, good afternoon. Good evening, sir.
good evening.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah, good evening. I actually wanted to ask a question.
Mhm.
I've been reached out to on 2 occasions from where I put in, but there were some questions, so many questions they were requesting. And one of the reasons why I didn't respond again was because I'm still trying to master the SEO because they asked if I could
Wait, I think your
something
voice was
about.
breaking. You said you have been reached out to. That's where I heard you.
Yes, but it wasn't through this platform.
Okay,
It was I put in yes when I saw the advert, but
okay,
they were requesting for someone who is very versed in SEO. And I know I'm not very versed. I'm still working on that after you taught us. So I'm still trying to master to see how far I can go.
okay,
But there's this question that is mostly asked, they'll ask you to virtual assistant, how do you do email
Oh, I think I'm
marketing
losing you.
and
You
all
said,
of that?
wait, Asanga, you
So
said the last, you said, I didn't get the question. You said,
I said, yes, I want to understand, how do we do email marketing? Yes,
okay, you want
because
to start
they
the email
usually,
marketing.
yes, how do I go about email marketing? Because that was one of the reasons why I didn't reply back. I
Okay,
was asked, given a scenario to do something like that,
okay,
and I know I don't have good knowledge about that.
okay,
So that was why I kept mute. I didn't reply back. So how do we
okay,
do email marketing, digital marketing, all of that? Yes, as a
okay,
virtual assistant.
okay. So I would, okay, I've gotten your question. So
Yes,
I
sir.
would suggest that next time, like once you are being reached out to, even outside of VA Nigeria, just make sure because the reason you are part of this VA program is for us to push you and be a supportive team. So in that case, before you even decide not to even respond back or just make sure you reach out to us. Like make sure you use us, send us a job requirement then we will advise you what to do at that instant, either to go for it or not to go for it. Because the reason I'm saying is that there's some tasks that you might not be able to undo yet, but we can see, maybe we can train you on it so that you won't lose that job opportunity. So in
Okay.
any other case that you they see you of an interest, just reach out to us. We will look at what they have.
Okay, sir.
With something that is part of our syllabus that we can train you on one-on-one at that instance. So when it comes to email
Okay.
marketing, we haven't really touched base on that, but it's something that we're going to touch base on while we are, learning in this program. So email marketing is something that we would be teaching as well, but we haven't really gone into that yet. Okay, so I have answered your questions. Now, let's move to Miracle. Miracle, you can unmute yourself.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening.
And my question is all about this copywriting because initially, before the assignment, someone reached out to me, which I contacted Usman and Theo. So I was like asking them how it works and how it's being written. They actually guided me, but I didn't understand it fully. Now there's this assignment that they say that we should not use AI and do. I couldn't do it because of some challenges. Though I saw some of the assignments they submitted. Mr. Steven's own, Stephen Adebo, I saw his own. It was quite intriguing. So I don't know if it's all about how he wrote it. Because okay, if a client asks you to write something about copyright, you write a copywriting for him. Is it that one page of this thing as is being given us as an assignment, or you need to write and write and write and write? Like I don't really understand how this copywriting is.
Okay. Although I didn't hear you clearly, but I'm going to ask Osman, our captain, to recap what you said and answer your question. And then if I have anything to add to it, I will add to it. So
My
Osman,
question is if copywriting
mm,
is just if you are giving it to write, you are writing for a client, is it a maximum of one page or you can exceed that or you just depending on your own write up?
okay. Our captain is going to answer that, and I might add to what he said. And before we do that, can anyone who hasn't post uh if you have not taken your attendance, like put your name on the group, please. If you are present with us here, please put your name on the group. Because eventually what we're going to be doing is that one of the complaints I got when I was out is that some of you are not doing the assignment and some of you are not attending the classes. So what we're going to do eventually is we're going to be removing those who are idle, not doing the assignments, and also not taking the classes. So please, it's very, very important to put your name on the group, because now that I'm back, we want to make sure that we only show affection to those who are dedicated and serious and moving forward with the efforts, right? So eventually we're going to remove those who are idle and not participating in the assignment project. So please make sure you put your name down, because we're going to be shuffling all this thing at the end of the day. Thank you. Now, Osman, please recap what Miracle asked and also answer that question.
Okay, so if I get what Miracle is asking, she's asking if a copywriting is only one page and the
Wait,
one has
wait,
to write.
is Miracle here or she dropped?
I'm here, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So
So
she's asking it's just one page. And also, do we just write and write, or he has to follow some particular sequence? So I think that is what I got from the question. So the answer is copywriting is like an act. And when it comes to copyright, you copyright in different ways. Copywriting can be an article. You can write an article to copyright on a particular product. That is one way. When you're writing product description, you also do copywriting. So that the article is going to be captivating. While doing email marketing too, so the same thing applies. You have to do copywriting to catch the interest of the readers. So the answer is copywriting can have different lengths. There is no fixed amount of length that a copywriting article should be. Also, things like Facebook landing pages, they are also copywriting article. But what comes to mind is that you have to understand what you're writing, what type of article you are writing. Once you decide that maybe it's a blog post, maybe it's a Facebook landing page, or it is an email, so that would help you to decide what length of article you are going to be writing, or the length of your copywriting. So after you have gotten that, the next thing would be to go through the process of research. The reason why I said we shouldn't use AI is because writing for a beginner is generally tough. And the hardest aspect of writing is the research aspect. There is no writer that will say they actually find it interesting researching article, but it is something that you have to go through so that on the long run, you are going to understand how it works. So basically, how to learn how to copyright is to look for copyright successful copywriting articles. Maybe if you see a product and you see an advertisement, try to read through the advertisement, see how it goes. You see that all the advertisements usually follow some similar pattern. Then afterwards, you can try to rewrite your own. So I think that is the process, and you just try to look at maybe some copywriting tricks. How can you attract your uh, how can you attract people to read your article and stuff like that. So that would eventually determine the length. A 500 words copyrighted article, initially, it may be 1,500 words, because when you're just writing, you are trying to pour out your ideas, but at the end of the day, while you are refining with the target that, okay, I'm writing an email should not be long. So at the end of the day, you have to keep shortening and keeping the relevant detail. It's actually tedious, but it is something that is necessary that one has to pass through, because eventually, once you master it, it will be easier, it becomes easier. And when you use AI, you'll be able to like add to it and then remove what's not necessary, or sometimes you know what is right if the AI does not do exactly what you want. And sometimes you can just use AI and just pass, but it's just necessary that you know the process so that you'll be able to be good at it, because every aspect of life needs copywriting, and that's the goal of every firm, to make profits. And that's just the hot part of like the what's it called, one of the hottest niche in virtual assistant and all those stuff. You can do copywriting, right? You'll be a hot cake in the market. So I hope I've answered your question, or I answered the question to the best of my knowledge.
Yes, you did. So how are they being charged? I guess I asked you this too.
What did you
Hello?
say?
I say, how are they being charged in terms of payment?
How are they?
How can they be charged in terms of payments now? Can you hear me at all?
Miracle, you
Okay, you
said
mean
how can they be charged, or what did you say?
Yes.
How can they be charged in the sense of email marketing?
No, like in that copywriting, if someone needs a copywriting, how will you charge the person in terms of payment?
Okay. If I get your question correct, you're saying that, okay, if someone uses email marketing, how would that person uh charge the person? Like if that person is
Not
selling a particular product is and is trying to use email marketing. I don't know if I get
no,
okay.
no.
Sir,
If
good evening,
someone
sir.
Yes, good evening.
I think what she's saying is that how much do they pay the copywriters? That's what she's asking.
Yes, how do you charge your clients?
How do they pay copywriters? That's what she's asking.
Oh, okay. It depends. So if you are working as a VA and you're hired as a VA to be doing copywriting for the client, so it depends on how what you negotiate with your client. They're gonna be paying you every month. If you're a freelancer copywriter, you can get paid per project, like per copywriting. But payment varies depending on what the clients see best fit and what they can afford. So there are high paying copywriting, there are lower, low paying copywriting. So it all varies. There's not like a particular um, fee attached to it. So it depends on what you want to be charging your clients, right? Based on the market that you are in. Because a copywriter in Nigeria might charge different from a copywriter in India or in Bangladesh or in France or in UK. So there's no a particular give all price for that.
Okay. All right, so thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. All right. So does anyone else have any other questions?
Sir,
Before
please,
we
I have a request.
Yes, sure.
Can our class captain help us with the assignment? The assignment that he gave. Can he find time to do the assignment and make a video? This is how we do research. This is what we do. This is how we write. Because I watched the videos, I read the articles. I thought I've gotten the hang of it, but when I started writing, it was as if I was writing rubbish. I just had to write rubbish and submit at the end of the day. But can he? I know that for us to write a copy or a blog post or a content, we have to make research, we have to do this. And according to this, Abi, as this one other person have said, some of us, our strength is not in writing at all. So, it's going to be quite difficult for us since we don't know how to really write. So if our class captain can at least do a video of how we do the research, how we go about it, it will be appreciated. Thank you, sir.
Okay. All right. Osman, I want to the request is yours.
okay? Yes, I would like to do a video, but the only thing is it might not be immediate because I'm not free at the moment. I'm writing exams and I'm finishing by the 15th of this month. So I think after that, by God's grace, God's willing, I'll be able to do a video. But at the moment, I don't think I'll be able to right now. But at least before the end of the month, I should be able to do the video
All
and
right.
send.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, welcome.
Okay. All right.
Hello, coach. Good evening.
Yes,
Good evening, coach.
good evening. Good evening. I can hear you.
Good evening. Okay,
Yes, good
mine is
evening.
not a question per se. Yeah, it's a suggestion. Um, Maybe VA Nigeria can partner with, there are a lot of startup, and we can be volunteers. We can be sent as volunteers to work, so that we can also sharpen our skills. It should be maybe a collaboration between VA Nigeria and those startups.
Okay,
Thank
that's a good idea you brought up. We'll look into that, definitely. Although we have been giving our like one of our customers that we try to get internship opportunity to our VA. I think because you guys are still new, right? And we're still training you. So we want to train you to some extent and then send you for the internship and see how you do on the job. But what you said is highly welcome by, startup, maybe volunteer for them or go on a 1 month internship. But we're gonna get there. We just want to make sure that before we do that, we'll make sure we equip you to some extent so that you can know once you get to any job or even if it's volunteer, you can know what you're doing in the job.
you.
Hello, sir.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, please, I want to ask. It's difficult to get clients from outside. Is there a way to go about it that I don't understand? Or are there processes? Because most times I tend not to get a response from those people from outside.
From outside where?
Hello?
Yes, I can hear you. You
Yes,
said
as in
from
what I mean is that,
outside where?
you know,
Mm. Asanga, your voice is coming in and out. I couldn't hear you clearly. Okay. Okay. So while we are waiting for you to fix your mic, assignment. I know you are on copywriting and some of you are having questions on copywriting and you have not really gotten the answer of it. So this assignment goes for this week and it's due on Friday. Okay, this assignment goes out for this. I want you all to copyright. I want you all again to copyright. If you have not done the previous assignment, please do that and you will also do this one because we are gonna be, don't forget that we are taking attendance on both at assignments and classes. And missing 2 assignments would lead to termination from the program. So if you have not done the first assignment on the copywriting, please make sure you do that before doing this. But both of them will be due on this Friday. So this assignment is, I want you to copyright on VA Nigeria. So I want you to copyright again on Virtual Assistant Nigeria to with the mindset of convincing clients to come and hire on VA Nigeria. So again, the assignment is, I want you to copyright a persuasive copywriting to persuade in the mind of a client. Whenever a client see what you wrote, will be interested in coming to hire on Virtual Assistant Nigeria. So that is the assignment. I hope everyone is clear with the assignment. Is there a question?
The assignment should be dropped in the group
Yes, please.
so that we can refer to it. Yes.
Should we do it as a document or as a link, like Google Docs link?
Let me see. I want you to post it on your social media handles and share me the link. So again, the assignment is to copyright and post it on your social media handles and share me the link. That will be the final submission. You don't have to do it on Google. You don't have to do it on, you can post it on your social media handles and share me the link of the post.
Sir, please, I have a question.
Yes.
So this posting on social media handle,
Mm.
I have a concern. What if your work is not good and needs some correction, or anyhow you do the work, just post it?
That's a good question. If you're having a concern on the work, you can ask from your colleagues to review it for you, right? Because I'll be doing the final review on your social, on the link you share with me. But if you are not confident on the, you can first of all, before you post it, ask one of your colleagues, or the captain will be busy because of his exam. You can also try to reach out to him if he can assist you. But if he can't assist you yet, or there's a delay, reach out to one of your colleagues that can assist you. I mean, to review, just to review if your work is perfect.
Okay, another question. Are there key things that should be in the post? Maybe apart from just writing the persuasive copyright and call to action, would there be like a link to the virtual assistant or any
Oh,
other
yeah.
key thing should be there?
Yes, there will be a link to the website, because you're telling the client to hire from Virtual Assistant Nigeria. You have to direct the client to where what you're talking about, to the products you're trying to sell. So that is the call to action. And in order to extract the link, you have to go to the website to, you can also direct the client to your profile if you want to be specific that, oh, you can hire a VA such as, you put your profile link on from VA Nigeria, and then, yeah, I want you to brainstorm this yourself and see the best way, you can do your copywriting.
Then the last question, do we need to tag people to the post or just post on your platform? And do we need to attach a picture or just the post?
The goal of the assignment is to come out the best on copywriting. So if you tag people to the post, is a plus. If you add a picture to your copywriting, that's an additional plus. So yours will come out better than someone who does not even add a picture, or someone who doesn't add. So it's gonna be left to your discretion. So if you put some extraordinary thing that copywriting will have, then you get more score than someone who just does it the way she or he feels like.
All right, thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay. Alrighty, so I think we are done for today. And today is just to recap what we should expect from clients, from the program, and how we should, what the policies are, the procedures are, and also we spoke about copywriting assignment. All right, so once you post the link, please, it's not a must to submit on Friday. You can submit it tomorrow if you are done. You can submit it next tomorrow if you are done. Don't wait till others won't submit theirs to submit yours. The earliest you submit, the better. So that way you also give me time to review. So don't let the assignments start coming in everybody at the same time at 11:59 p.m. on Friday. Again, you can submit it tomorrow, tonight, as early as you get done of it. Do not procrastinate and push it, So I just want to emphasize that too as well. So Captain, please help me post the assignment on the group so that everyone is aware of it, and we'll be reviewing it as the answers comes in. Okay, alrighty. So I hope you all have a wonderful week ahead of you. And don't forget, you can always reach out to Captain if you have any questions, or post your questions on the group, and we will take it from there. You know, if it's something that I need to come in, uh, Captain will let me know, and then so we'll be able to resolve your questions or things like that. And also, you can also refer to your colleagues if you have any questions on the assignments. All right. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining, and we will see you in our next section. Thank you. Take care, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank